Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video is going to be part of our crop weekend challenges. So I'm going to be doing challenge number 10, and challenge 10 is about handwriting on your layout, not handwriting, typing. So it says use typed journaling on your project. So I went and I typed it up using the Project Life app, and I typed up what I wanted to say about this photo, and I put it on a sticker sheet. So that's actually clear vinyl. So it'll be clear with just the black letters once I peel off the backing. And we're going to use Daydream, what I have left. I got a few more sheets of paper, a little bit of embellishments, but I'm probably going to have to wind up combining it with like These Days or something else that I may have to really get it finished. But this was fun to pull out and play with it some more. So I got this laid down on the bottom. It was already torn from another project I did, so I'm just using up the leftover pieces. And then I think I'm going to put the photo, and then the text is going to be just right next to it. And then we'll start decorating around that. So as I was sitting here, I was thinking, I want a matte for my photo. So I grabbed this like cream colored. And at first I was like, oh my God, this is white. I should use white. And then I remembered, no, T, your journaling is actually clear. So what's going to be behind is the pink and the wood grain. It's not going to have any color. So I can use the cream color and it'll make for a nice little border, and it'll be okay. But of course, we're going to get everything glued down, and then we'll start figuring out where we're going to put our elements. So I trimmed my photo down to be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So that way I would have a nice border for a 4x6 mat. And now I'm just going in. I have these few pieces left of ephemera, and they're rainbows. And I was just like, you know what? I might as well use them up on this. So now I only have like 2 sentiments and like a frame left of the ephemera. And then these flowers are actually from These Days, but I've been using them on projects I've done with Daydream, and they work just as well. The colors just match beautifully. So now I'm trying to figure out, well, how am I going to do this? So I like the flowers over here, and I like the rainbow. So we're just going to start kind of laying a few things out and figure out what pieces I want to use. Now I use some black and white leaves over on my left side, so I'm going to grab 2 more for over here, and I think there's actually a third one I wind up using as well. That way those are all done. There's no point in hanging on to those, you know what I mean? And then I can just use the rest of the flowers on whatever project I use these days, because I think I still have some of that collection left too. And then, okay, so I'm liking how this is starting to look. We're going to go ahead and start laying everything down. Or I should say gluing everything down. Excuse me. So now I'm going to take and peel this apart so you can see it's a sticker. And you can get sheets of paper like this from Amazon, wherever you can get like office supply stuff. And it works so well. I love that you can see it, but it's not like standing out, because the story or the thing that I wrote is very personal for me. So I didn't want it to like necessarily stand out, but when I look at it, I can read it. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking about with this. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Now, if you want it to stand out, then by all means, you can put pattern paper underneath or colored paper underneath, however you want to do it. But for me, I liked it just looking like almost like I typed it right on the paper, except for the fact that you can kind of see that it's on some type of a material on the wood grain part. On the other colors, paper, it looks like it's just typed right on there. I kind of like that. Okay, so now we're just gluing down the flowers, and at first I was like, well, where am I putting this rainbow because I decided to pop up that flower where I was going to have it flat the last time. But it's okay. It works out. I'm going to put that rainbow right there. And then we're going to start laying down these flowers. And I decided the smaller one, I wanted to pop it up. And so I tried to where like the flower has little like cutout spots, is I tried to like make sure that my words kind of fell in those openings. So no words of the journaling is covered, but it's like right up to the edge as I could get it. And I think it helps also take away from the fact that it's a sticker sheet, you know what I mean? It's so your eye is drawn to the flowers, not so much how it looks on top of the wood grain. And then once we get those laid out, we're gonna glue some of the fabric hearts. And then, oh, actually right now I'm grabbing a couple of sequins. I think I wind up doing 3 on the one side, and then on the one with the bigger, that one, I just did 1 because the flower is more underneath the photo, so you don't see the center. I'm just using the sequins for the centers of each of the flowers. Okay, and then we're going to grab those gold hearts and we'll start putting those down. I really love these hearts. And I want to say those are from these days, but I mean, I love them. I wish they would put stuff like that in everyone because, I mean, they just work with any collection or sell them separate. You know what I mean? That way I can buy like 5 or 6. Because you can't go wrong with the gold heart, you know? Okay, so now I have the sticker sheet. And I forgot that I wanted my sentiment, it was going to be shine on. And right now I'm just looking at like words that I could put with my different sections. So I have one for up there, one for here. And then I'm going to put one with the big rainbow at the bottom. And I like doing stuff like this. This one is very obviously word focused because of the typing of the journaling. And then I wanted to add one with each area of our little clusters. And then my heart was starting to move there, so I had to glue it. And then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe we could put something up at the top, right? We can just create a little cluster up there. So I grab a little sticker. That one's like a banner. And then I wind up, this is where I remember, oh yeah, I'm going to do my sentiment. And I'm trying to figure out where exactly do I want to put this. On the sticker sheet, it said shine on. And I just figured that would be perfect. I don't know when else I would use it. Let's do it. And just use up this stuff, you know. And then after the shine on, it says live your best life. That's the word strip I put there. So right now we got 4 word strips. You know I'm going to make it odd. So we're going to go ahead and grab some things from the sticker sheet. And we're going to start creating a little cluster up at the top. But, oh, I was actually, real quick, I was looking for one of the cards that I saw on the back. I think I already used it. It was like the hands and they were holding flowers. And I thought I could maybe, you know, put that coming down from the top, but I had already used it. So I grabbed another heart because I knew I wanted another gold heart. And we're going to use the rainbow from the sticker sheet. I'm going to put that up there. Keep the rainbow theme going along. I'm going to put the gold heart up there. And then I'm also going to put a yellow heart down by the sentiment. So right next to shine on, there's a heart that I added from the sticker sheet. And then this dark blue heart from the sticker sheet. And then I grabbed be a rainbow to put up at the top with the rainbow. So we have just a little small cluster up there. And that really does complete, I think it completes out the layout. And now we're going to do my favorite thing in the world, which is splatters. And I've been trying to figure out a better way to use my Distress ink, the picket fence. For some reason, the way I normally do, which is using the nozzle to kind of splatter on, it hasn't been working well. And so in this one, you're going to see after I do the gold splatters, I'm going to hit the black, which the black is working fine. That one's not a problem. I can get it on there and then tap with my finger and, you know, you can see the splatters. I'm good with that. For some reason, the white isn't behaving properly for me. So you'll see I'm gonna grab it and try and do the splatters, but I decided maybe let's try a paintbrush, maybe I could get it on. Well, initially when I got it, it wasn't splattering at all. So I had to shake it, try it again. Then I was able to get more white splatters on. I'm still trying to figure out like what's the best way and what's the best white, because sometimes even with the distress whites, it can fade back. I like it to stay bright. So I think I'm going to bring out my Dana Wakley white spray. That one is a glossy, and I think that is going to stay more white. So we're gonna be playing with some stuff, okay? But I think that's going to be all of our splatters. Ooh, I almost sneezed. So I'm just going to take the cover off my photo, and I'm going to hold it up here so you guys can see the splatters, the text. I just really like how it came out, and this is something special just for me. But I wanted to share with you guys my process. I was going to put my heart down there. I just wipe off the glue and decided to put it up where I had initially planned for it to go. So there you go. That's the final project. So I hope you guys are excited and join us for the crop weekend. If you're unable to make it for the weekend, you do get a month to be able to complete the challenges. So I will put links to my little scrapbook store, and from there you can get the link to our private crop room or group. The crops are free online, and we have so much fun. So I hope you guys can join us, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you later.